Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing, and what better way to start racing than with our silly grid shenanigans of just climb a random mountain. I mean, there is one next to the start line. What else would you possibly do? I guess you get a good overview kind of maybe where the track is going. Oh, that's a nasty chicane we have as sort of a turn one. Can we go? Oh, longbow's exploded. Well, the race is not even underway yet, and we already have a longbow death. I know what start line angle I am going for, and the chances are we're going to miss a checkpoint. But we will give it a go. Here we go. It is racing time. I think Dangerman might have done the jump to start. We saw Dangerman go for the same angle. Aaron was not paying attention to the start of this one whatsoever. Was busy doing donuts in the dirt. Oh, that is surprisingly slippy through there. I don't know whether it's the dirt. Oh, Gliska's ended up the wrong... that's a problem. Yeah, Gliska got a little bit squished against the wall and ended up pushed over it. Oh, and Crane has done the same. Well, I think Crane did that one on their own. Nearly. That's impressively done. And there we go. We're going to try and sneak our way past here. Oh, that's a hell of a steep banking. That's quite a banked part of a circuit. Are we doing? Yeah, we're doing very banked chicane through there. That's a new hazard. Oh, these cars do not bump draft. Do not bump draft with these. It is a death sentence, and we are stuck as well. Blakey did not even give us that bigger a hit. It was the smallest nudge on the back, and I got fired left. I had no control over that. I couldn't steer it away from that. It just got fired left, and yeah, I mean, Blakey had a very big accident in that. Blakey got fired into the underside. My crash was bad. Blakey's was worse. They got fired into the underside of the motorway. So, yeah. Okay, well, we've got some recovering to do here. We have got to get on the recovery drive. Aaron has had a tremendous accident as well. I'm not quite sure where that one came from and quite how that one occurred. I'm going to presume off a bit of scenery that didn't quite see or something like that. It didn't really look like anything to cause that level of crash, but there we go. There are some nice long straights, so slipstream catch-up should be in effect around here. We should be able to catch back up to the pack, which I can't quite see at the moment, but we'll get there before the end of the race. It's a 7-lap race, so we will have some time here, and with a lot of hairpins as well, the chances are everyone is going to bunch up, and we might see some cars missing hairpins, either accidentally themselves or getting assistance from somebody else. I suspect assistance will occur regularly in these hairpins. I quite like the layout of the circuit, actually. Kind of motorway. A really long time ago, well, I don't know if anybody remembers, I built a circuit using just a junction, one of the big like spaghetti junctions. This one uses a little bit more. This has got some stunt props. This is a terrifying corner we have going on here. No, this is proper ridiculous. I like it though. We've just got this. It's not a vertical hairpin as such. It's just kind of like a weird cambered hairpin, I guess. We've got going on sort of mega cambered hairpin. Oh, I see an Impega having an accident. In the braking zone there. I just saw a white car flying through the air, where it certainly shouldn't be. And now we've found the gaggle of vehicles. Many, many colours of 770, and plenty of places for cars to get into trouble. We are to the inside of Gliska, but I mean, we might get the pass done, we might not. Gliska gets better on the exit there. Our trick is going to be try and make our way through the pack without losing too much time. No mistakes, of course. And see if we can catch up to the leaders. We should do. We haven't really any slipstream going on down there, which is a little bit of a pain for us. Maybe a little bit too close, but that's fine. I mean, should get some on the exit here, one way or another. There we go. Kind of got some. Gliska's now not got anything going on in terms of the draft. Sometimes it works for you. Sometimes it doesn't. Lado's had a good run. Lado's stalled out a little bit. I got Crane coming with me. I should have checked actually before I tried to do a sneaky little bit of curb boost there. The draft has all kind of stopped for everybody. As we head towards this very fast chicane. We are side by side. Oh, there's a tiny bit of lag from Dangerman. Unfortunately, got everybody in trouble there. Liam's out wide. Oh, Liam's out wide. I got blocked in. Stevie was kind of committed to the hairpin and unfortunately couldn't quite back out of it, but we survived. We didn't get fired over. Basically, if we don't get fired over the wall, I'm kind of happy at this point. And, yeah. Uh-oh. I can see an accident going on in front. I can't really do much about it. more stacking up on the exit. I tried to take a bit of a wide line, and there's dirt out there, which is a bit iffy. 2x2 through the mega cambered turn is an interesting one. Level 8 will get the pass done. Amy and Mute got connected. Everyone quite slow up ahead off of the cambered part. We'll get to the inside. Not quite going to be getting to the lead. We'll break early because I know we're on the tight line and I don't want to. Oh, Stevie! Stevie with stunt of the day. Bloody hell. That was a very impressive flip. Managed to kind of get... I mean, it was squished against the railing, but it managed to kind of flip the car underneath and somehow managed to have it land. It was pointing backwards, but it did land on its wheels at least, which was something. We are to the lead of the race. There are going to be cars. I'm pretty sure I saw something climbing over vehicles in the background, which is never a sight that fills you with confidence. And Glisk got to swish against the wall through there. We know these. Well, I say these were very dangerous when me and Blakey bump drafted, although Impega gave us a good push actually out of there, and it didn't really slow us down. It caused us grief. Glisk now giving Blakey a push. Maybe we just got unlucky with GTA collisions. There always is a chance. I tried to get some slip through. Oh, yeah, and there it goes. We've got Dangerman going for a flight, and Ewan found the wall, and I've missed a checkpoint. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get out of the way. Dangerman's got a very long way. We've got to try and go back and get the checkpoint. Aaron actually did quite well to avoid us there. Yeah, that went badly. So it started. We got a tag from Ewan. We ended up tagging in Pega, and they both had trouble. I presume Dangerman got a tag from somebody I didn't see. I was barely in control at the time, and Dangerman went to space. And now we've lost a lot of time. Me and Dangerman are going to have to work together amazingly well here. It's not impossible, especially with the chance of quite big crashes. Me, Dangerman, Ewan, Aaron, if we can work together cleverly with the slipstream, we could definitely do this, because it is quite a fast track. Slipstream catch-up is going to be quite significant here, but the trick is going to be, not lose too much time if we can help it. Oh, where's Dangerman gone? Dangerman's making up their own circuit at that point, and, well, Dangerman's not going to be joining us in this battle. Come on, get in the draft, get in the draft. Because the straights are so long, the slipstream and catch-up is significant, and I just saw, I think, Stevie and Blakey with their cars connected, just falling off the map, and I think we're going to see more cars going out in all of this. I think we're going to see more errors, more mistakes, because it is very easy to do with these. They are a little bit tetchy when there is contact between two cars. They're quite prone to that whole GTA collision enhancement stuff. Damn it, didn't quite get that one right. Please stay in the draft of Aiden's car. No, it didn't quite work for us. Might get into the draft of Ewan, though. That might save us here. Come on. There we go. Okay, that did save us. Aaron's been unlucky in this one. That's what I was afraid was going to happen to me if Amy got into the draft of Ewan and just got away. I don't know where Ewan is going to go. Hopefully sensible. Indeed they were. Oh, not sensible by me in the brakes. I was too late on those. We got tagged as well, but we were too brave under braking for that section. I mean, we've not actually been the worst loss of tyre. It's not been great, but could have been worse. It wasn't very clever by me, to be honest. There is the lead group. We are side by side towards the hairpin. Oh, we will make the pass stick as Mute and Amy are fighting. Now, okay, yeah, we will lead the group, but again, I'm happy to work with everybody at this stage. I'll take slipstreaming with anybody for this race, because if we're going to catch up, we've only got a couple of laps to do it in. We need all the slipstream we can get. Amy's going to go to the outside. I'm actually going to lift off here. Not do anything crazy into the hairpin. Focus mostly on getting a good exit. Hope we can get some draft, which we do. And if we can pass on the way into here and get some slipstream off Mute. That's going to maybe drag us towards the next group of cars. Amy's going to follow us, and we'll get kind of the double slipstream effect going on. So we will get this slipstream from Mute. We are going to get past, bit of an iffy pass in all of that, but it has worked. And try and be nice and tidy through there. Yeah, we're going to have to work together here. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else we can do. Our best shot of catching the leaders is to work together. You can come back here with that slipstream. There we go. Oh, we almost caught it. There we go. Yeah, we have got it now. For a second, I thought Mute got too far away. They didn't. We have done... That's the slingshot we were wanting. Mute will be close enough. Oh, it's a mess at the hairpin. There's a gap to fit through there. It's a huge mess at the hairpin. Me and Mute got through that one perfectly. We could not have really got that any better if we'd wanted to. As far as dodging chaos at a hairpin goes, yeah, that's about spot on. I don't know what caused that one. Did not see. Gliska's car is a funny shape. It's not a shape the 770 should be in. Blakey leads the way. Considering the start of the race Blakey had, that's quite impressive. I mean, Dangerman might actually catch up. So Dangerman had the worst middle portion of the race. Oh, that's a huge accident. Sorry, Blakey. I cursed it. We're not on the final lap yet. Blakey, you're not allowed to crash. It's not the final lap of the race. Yeah, the commentator curse was very powerful. Yeah, Dangerman's almost caught up to the pack after their couple of absolutely horrific crashes. So, yeah, you can do it. And Dangerman's had no one to slipstream with either, which is even tougher to do. Oh, Gliska was late under braking there. Longbow leads the way from Stevie. I'm trying to get any slipstream I can. No, none giving. Gliska with the good run. I've got nothing from Stevie's car. He's not giving me any. Where is Impega going to come from that crash? Who knows? It's just waiting. Like, I don't want to commit to going a direction in case that car spins across the track, funnily in the direction that I'm parked in. So you've got to kind of wait a little bit while the crash is going on to see where they're going to land. But you don't want to wait too long, otherwise you just drive straight into them. This is going to be a hell of a slipstream fest towards the finish line, trying to judge at what point you want to get that run. Because you go too soon, you'll just get outrun like Ewan has here. Oh, I don't want to go 3 wide into there if I can help it. So we are all on the brakes. Liam, oh, bloody hell. Level 8 through that the best. One of the cars was, I don't know who climbed over who. Someone got a punt, I think, and got fired into all of that. There was certainly a lot of mayhem in the hairpin on the final lap. That wasn't the hairpin I expected there to be mayhem on, but there was. Can me, Gliska, and Level 8 manage to pull clear, stay out of trouble? I thought there was going to be a car at the inside, that's why I left so much space there. In the end, there wasn't. So we could have turned in better through that corner. We will slingshot past Gliska. There is a Level 8 somewhere on the outside. We'll get through as well. Comes back down in front. Level 8's car is a funny shape a little bit as well. We've not had too much damage. We've had some minor dings along the way. I think the whole pack is coming to rush towards us. So it might be complete chaos in this run to the finish line here. Because we've got a lot of cars getting ready to try and make manoeuvres. We're on the outside of the hairpin. We can try and run it the long way round. Oh, Gliska got tagged. Gliska, I think Level 8 must have got a bit too deep in the hairpin. Alright, Team Orange! Team Orange 1-2! Let's do this! Oh, no. Whoa! Gliska over the top, but Gliska lands it. Gliska and Leo's double aerial overtake. Don't see them very often. Do not see them very often at all. We will duck down, but I think this is probably not the way to go unless we can get really lucky with the slipstream. Blakey's got across. Can we get a secondary slingshot off Gliska? Maybe we've got it the right time here. We've got a fantastic run. Gliska got a bump from somebody. Come on, Blakey! Team Orange 1-2! I think we did it! Maybe. Blakey was the wrong side to push me to victory, but we got the slipstream at the right time. I thought we'd beansed it, but that was not the case at all. We were able to hug the curb as well. It was Team Orange 1-2. Gliska gets on the podium as well. Oh, Dangerman couldn't quite get to the pack at the end of all of that one. Yeah, after a terrible start, and it was a really bad start, things did come good for us in the end. Bloody hell, what a race. What mayhem. We are on to our second race. We hope Dangerman doesn't try and be an astronaut as much in this one, especially because they're alongside me on the front row. Who knows what's going to happen? We got the Glendale Custom. It will be a little bit of a slower car at least, so maybe we won't quite have the same amount of flying vehicles. That being said, you never know. It has, of course, got the hydraulics. I don't know whether going to the inside here is a good idea or not. Gliska did think better of that. We've struggled to get stopped. Oh, dear. There's been a roadblock. Who had money on that one happening? I did. Definitely. definitely not surprised by all of that occurring. And there's, oh yeah, of course you can bounce with these. There's a chance for an amazing aerial overtake going on with these. Oh Christ! I am going to hug the inside and hope for the best, because if I was out wide, these are on the inside and someone misses the braking. Well, if someone misses the braking point bad enough, it's going to kill kind of everything. Yeah. There's only so much you could really do. Oh! I'm so glad I turned on the screen recorder. I guess I know where the thumbnail's coming from. You was trying to bounce on the banked part of the circuit, and guess what? It doesn't work. I mean, it's almost as if they will not know at what point I've turned off the screen recorder, so it's not like that could even be done intentionally. But that was fantastically timed. Yeah, don't bounce on that level of say camber, that uneven surface. It doesn't end well. Lado is leading the way from Gliska and Impega at the moment. We are going to try around the outside. The outside on that hairpin is pretty good. Especially, whoa, Stevie got connected. Like I say, around the outside there is good, but it is risky if something like that happens. Blakey got fired across all of the track. Impega's going for the inside. We are now 4-5 wide into kind of the final corner. I'm backing out of that, that's why. And there's the demonstration of being on the outside, why it can be dangerous. Crash, I had nothing to do with the crash going on the inside, but it just wandered its way to the outside of the circuit, and there's nothing I could do to it. Well, I did the thing to avoid that crash. I thought there might be problems, so we just lifted out a little bit, and we waited. Oh dear, Dangerman's about to go flying again! It's twice! Twice Dangerman's found the pit lane that way, unintentionally. It's not quite as bad as the first one. Dangerman just wants to be an astronaut today. We should have been playing Kerbal Space Program. Oh, okay, we all get away with that. These are so understeery in there. We're still getting caught out quite a lot with that hairpin. I don't think the dirt helps. It's not much, but I think it's enough that you just lose a little bit of grip. And these are not very grippy to begin with, so it does have an effect. Blakey has decided not to go for the pass there. He's actually going to sit back and try and get the slipstream. I was a little bit sideways on the exit. Not really what we were going for there. Blakey's going to have a look past there, which is fine. We're happy to let that go because we will then get the slipstream for the exit down here and go chasing after Gliska. In fact, Blakey's got a good run on Gliska. We've got a good run on Blakey, and Mute is following all of us towards the next hairpin. That is fine. We will have a little bit of a dive. I've got to try and get it stopped. Oh, Team Orange, help me out of that corner. I don't know whether bump drafting would be possible in these come the final lap. I don't think they're the best for it. We're going to, again, I mean, I'm kind of going defensive. It's not because I'm really trying to defend the position. It's more I'm being cautious in case a car misses the brake. It's safest on that tight line on the way into these hairpins. Gliska's going to go to the inside. Oh, no. Oh, okay, definitely not bump drafting. I thought Gliska was here. I thought Gliska was going to the inside. We moved across the wrong way, unfortunately. Yeah. I think we might have moved a bit late. I wasn't trying, definitely didn't intentionally block, or not in that manner. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. I think Gliska's waiting. Yeah, I mean, it was a very much unintentional contact, that one. Just a little bit miscommunication, but we can definitely say these do not bump draft well. These are not the car you want to be doing any of the pushing with. You might have someone trying it on the run to the finish line if you've got no other option, but I think you're going to have a crash if you do that. Impega's playing around with the hydraulics. We're going to go side by side. Now, this chicane, it's very fast and very dangerous, but it is wide enough to fit side by side through there. You tried a handbrake turn and it didn't work. We've almost managed to duck underneath everybody to get the lead from that because, yeah, you just lost all speed and then got stuck with Blakey on the outside and nowhere to go. We've got a good run here going around the outside of this one, but it's such a long way round in identical cars with no slipstream, it's not going to work. We might pass a Lado into the hairpin. Mute again a little bit stacked up. A little slow on the exit. Team Orange gave Mute a help. Blakey's helping. Well, not intentionally, of course. Blakey's just trying to get a good run and get a good exit out of the hairpin. We are to the inside. I don't actually want to be on the inside here. It's a bit dicey. Lado gives us a nudge. Lado half spun, actually, off the back of us, which is a bit of an odd way for these cars to act, but there we go. We have got to the inside, and we will have to make sure we get our car stopped here because it's going to be a very tight line for us. We make it work. 3 wide in the hairpin. That was so cleanly done as well. That was such a clean 3 wide moment through the hairpin, which I am very pleased with. We are going to go 4 wide into the next one if we aren't careful. Blakey on a really tight line, but does make it work. Level 8 out wide. We're in the middle hoping for some slipstream off of Mew. Mew went across to try and get some curb, only to find a Lado there. We've all traded a little bit of paint, but that's fine. No aerial overtakes this time around. It might be possible if you had a really big run there, because of course these are not as fast as the previous cars at 770. We've got a good run here on the exit. We've got Blakey having a follow as well. We'll try and do a little bit of curb boost. I think Pegger escaped the track. I don't know if Pegger was messing around with the hydraulics. I have a feeling they might have been. That was a really bad moment. It was a really bad moment. To mess with the hydraulics. Oh, there was a gap I was trying to aim for. Ewan's had an issue climbing over Gliska. Don't try and climb over a car with the hydraulics. It's not going to go well. We are through the hairpin normally, so a little bit cheeky perhaps through there, although they're out very wide. We're trying to get a good run, not going to have a good run. I think you might have got a bump from Longbow. I got a little bit of acceleration about Longbow. Oh, can you get the draft? Me and Gliska might now get it. I've got nowhere to go with it, so we'll just pass it on to Blakey. If you're really careful, you can get away with little bumps with this car, but you've got to do it absolutely spot on. We got that wide line can give us a good exit. I say you've got to get it spot on. I mean, you do have to hit the car very, very square on the back if you're going to do it, but there's also a whole load of luck, depending on what GTA decides. Oh, there wasn't a gap at the time we got some speed. Dangerman, oh god, Dangerman tagged Mew, who has got away with it just about there. We are now all the way to the outside. Dangerman all the way to the inside towards his hairpin. I was too late on the brakes there. That wide line can work, but I've got to be a bit earlier than that under braking. We might get a good slipstream run here, though. Indeed we do. We're not going to have anywhere to go with it, so let's just push Blakey forward. Oh god, Lombow's helping. Team green and orange is going. Dangerman is going to make it near almost 4 wide. Of course, we can't get any curb boosting. We're in the middle of the track. Longbow will get some on the inside. Gliska has played that one very risky. Gliska's so nearly lost the back end over there. Dangerman is through a little bit. The cars go a little bit light over that bump, but they don't quite get the airtime that we saw with the 770. As we round, oh, I think we lag-pinged Longbow, who has survived, because I mean, we were a long way. We certainly weren't making contact with the back of that car, and Longbow just went round as if he got hit, so I'm going to presume we lag-pinged them a little bit. We are on the outside. We've got Crane for company there. Amy's gone through on the inside. I mean, this is a good little test for a battle to the finish line. Yeah, you would need some slipstream. Oh, or a push from Team Orange. Yeah, you definitely can't do it on your own. We've got a couple more laps to go. Longbow leads the way through all of this. Dangerman is having a look. I'm going to go early on the brakes here. There's no... Well, we have all got stopped. There's no need to really crazy risk it. We just got stacked up there. You just got to make sure you get stopped at this stage, because we're not going to be able to win the race here, but you could put yourself in a lot of trouble. You could definitely lose it or fall a long way off the lead group if you really beansed it, or ruin everyone else's race as well. Lado is there behind having a look. Oh, Ewan is there behind giving us a help into the corner. Thanks, Ewan. Yeah. Again, because the thing is, we are braking very early there. Where Ewan was braking was fine for that corner when you're on your own. Oh, good God. Sometimes these cars and the curbs is dangerous. Sometimes they just act. Oh, Dangerman's not on again. Dangerman's found more places to wander. Oh, Dangerman's really explored this track. I can't. That was the limit of my steering lock pretty much there. We weren't trying to push Gliska wide. That's just all we could do in terms of turn. I mean, Dangerman's crash there wasn't quite as bad as in the first race. They might still have a chance to recover, because we are going to be going slow. We're going to be fighting each other quite a lot on this final lap, possibly. There's a little gap behind us at the moment, which is quite... oh, there's going to be a gap to shoot through here. So you've got a little bit of breathing space. Blakey, the pack is kind of broken up a bit, but that doesn't mean they're not going to catch us on the final lap of the race, especially if we end up getting stacked up at the hairpins. We saw what happened last time around. We get a triple cutback underneath everybody. Not that it's going to matter. Well, it is going to matter. You know, it puts us in a position that might be helpful. And this is all just the jostling for a position for a run to the line somewhere. Oh God, through all of this. Blakey with a good run. We're getting a little bit of a toe off Crane at the moment. Now I know this bit here is dangerous. Oh God damn it, why could that not have been the final lap of the race? We would have got another, or might not quite got Team Orange 1-2 actually. Oh, Gliska arrived. I knew they were coming with a lot of speed. I desperately wanted to get turned into that chicane before they arrived. We made it work. Gliska gave us a bump, but we made it through and the whole pack is here. Well, back to level 8 is here, which is 8th place. Top 8 are all together. And Pega leads kind of the second group. Lado's to the outside. Wasn't expecting a car around the outside. Gliska's just going to sneak past both of them. That's where I was expecting Lado to go, to be honest. We're trying to get the slipstream off of Gliska's car now, which we do, but it does put us out wide here. Got to be careful on that dirt. Struggle to get the car turned. We do get a good exit, though, and Lado and Blakey slowed each other down a little bit, which means we will definitely be clear to chase after Gliska. Oop, on this bit, be careful of the curbs, because with the extreme elevation changes, it can mess up the cars. Lado goes for the kind of jump off of that. It's not really quicker, it's not really slower to take that jump. It's just an alternate line. And when there's so many cars together, sometimes it's a good idea to take the slightly safer route. Longbow did some off-roading back there with their Glendale. That's the one. Greenwood's the muscle car thing. Team Orange is in second and third at the moment. Let's go with a little bit of a lead, actually. You know, me and Lado ended up tangling just slightly at the hairpin. We had front and rears of cars connected. Longbow's having a look through here. Right, Blakey curb boost. Blakey curb boost. Go. I'm going to try and give you as much room as I can. We need someone to get a move on here because I can't do anything. I'm stuck in the middle of all of this. Blakey was maybe Blakey thought a car was closer than it was behind him. Go for fancy the curb boosting to try and get ahead of me for the Team Orange teamwork. Or Mute's car looked uncomfortable there. Lombow's looked uncomfortable on the curb. Right, I mean, we've got a good run through here, but maybe this run is too soon. I don't know. In fact, Blakey's got a great run. Oh, we are here. Team Orange is desperately trying to reform. We are not going to be able to do this. No, definitely not. We're the only one with a curb. Level 8 is slid in. Level 8's hit us. We're off. On it. Landed it, and we did. Oh, Dangerman has finished. If Dangerman has missed the finish line, that would be the cruelest end. I didn't see the name pop up, but I don't know if they did. Yeah, level 8 spud in front of us, and I had nowhere to go. Dangerman did at least finish. Oh, oh. Yeah. There was just a gaggle, a mad group of cars barreling towards the finish line, and we were the unfortunate one. I mean, it was the downside of being on that outside line. Lado took victory in the mad sprint. I didn't see the finish because we were out of control. Lado takes victory. Gliska gets second ahead of Mute. Oh, well, Blakey gets fourth. We couldn't get another Team Orange man. Finished upside down. Heading into the pit lane for the second time, but did at least cross the finish line ahead of us. Oh, dear. What a race. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. A very silly circuit, but great fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. A big thank you to Gliska for building that circuit. And, of course, thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, though, goodbye.